Hello, Lobo fans. Welcome once again into the Lobo Lounge. I'm your host, Robert Portnoy from Women's Swimming and Diving. Brooke Zukowski joins us. Brooke, how are you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
You know what? I'm doing pretty well. How are you handling everything in these strange times in which we live right now?
I'm just trying to continue to be creative, not being in the pool. That's where I spend most of my time. So it's just having to be creative, find different ways to work out, obviously fitting in schoolwork, spending time with my family because I got to be home for Easter for the first time in years this year. So it's just being creative with a lot of different things.
There are a lot of cool things to follow up on in that answer. First, not being in the pool. What's the longest you've not been in the pool before this, say, in the last 8 years of your life?
This is probably the longest. I think last year I was about out of the pool about a week and a half. We went on vacation, and other than that, it's been probably a little over a month that we've been out of the pool, and it's definitely strange.
How have you stayed in shape? What are you doing to try to keep fit?
Well, we're getting workouts. We have our strength coach has been sending us workouts. I've been looking up a lot of stuff online, just putting things together. I'm an exercise science major, so I had to do some of it for my major. So I kind of get to put some of my major to use, but I have a local CrossFit gym too they'll put some workouts and stuff out. So it's just being creative so that I don't get bored with working out and I continue to want to stay motivated and keep doing it.
Seems like your major, your interests outside of the pool, kind of fit right in with what you do as an athlete. Are you going to be a trainer down the road? What's the plan there?
The plan is to go to physical therapy school. I like to work with athletes as a PT, but it seems that a lot of times people have their mind made up and it ends up getting changed. But I definitely want to go to PT school, but where I kind of specialize within that, that's still kind of up in the air.
Well, as an older wannabe athlete, I can tell you that PTs are my best friend right now. So I think that's a great profession. Brooke Zukowski is with us from Lobo Swimming. What are your areas of expertise in the pool? I think your number one is breaststroke, right?
Yeah, I swim 100, 200 breaststroke, and 200 IM. Those are what I swim with confidence.
Okay. How did you end up specializing in breaststroke as your number one stroke? When did that sort of happen? When did you kind of find out that that was your area that was going to be your number one stroke?
Well, when I was younger, I was actually a backstroker, and then when I was about 10, I switched club coaches, and my coach was like, "All right, we're gonna make you a breaststroker," and I was like, "All right," and I just started training more breaststroke from there, and it just kind of stuck.
Well, have you been very happy with your career here at the University of New Mexico? You said that you were able to get home, and I wanted to follow up on that because you were here in Albuquerque for a while, but home's quite a long way away from New Mexico, isn't it?
Yeah, it's different. When I was getting recruited places, I always wanted something that was different from home. I'm about 30 minutes north of Pittsburgh, so I live in a very small town. We have about less than 2,000 people. So I knew everybody, went to the same school growing up, and I just wanted something really different. And when I went on my trip to Albuquerque, there was so much culture. It was different. I loved the mountains, and that was kind of like, okay, this is where I want to go.
What about sports? I would guess, I know Pittsburgh's an amazing sports town. Have you been a sports fan your whole life?
Yeah, lots of hockey, lots of football. I always watched it with my dad growing up. I still watch it. Every Sunday I'm watching the Steelers game. This is supposed to be playoff hockey right now. Obviously, that's not going on, so I feel a little lost without that, but I do enjoy it a lot.
So Penguins, Steelers, some Pirates too. What about that beautiful new ballpark on the river?
Yeah, I love the ballpark. Great food. It's beautiful to go to. The Pirates just aren't very good, but I still go every year.
Brooke Zukowski is with us from Lobo Swimming. Now, you guys were able to finish your season. A lot of your fellow student athletes, whose seasons carry into the spring got cut short, but you guys were able to make it to the finish line, barely?
Yeah, our conference meet was at the end of February. We had a few swimmers that were going to go through some meets through USA Swimming and stuff that they ended up not being able to do, but for a majority, we got our college season done, which we were extremely lucky.
So you are one of a very few seniors on Lobo Swimming and Diving. In fact, the only swimming senior, a couple of diving seniors. So have you thought about your career up to this point and the excitement and maybe some sadness too that is coming to an end going into your final year? Fingers crossed that everything gets started on time.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this season. I think we're going to have a really good group of freshmen coming in. I think our team has gotten a lot bigger since my freshman year, so that's been a big change, but I do enjoy it. I like all the adversity that we have with the team, and we have a whole bunch of people from all over the world, which has been really, really cool to experience. I can't believe I'm going to be a senior already, but it's been worth every second.
Quickly, I have to ask one more. What's the one thing in sort of self-isolation that's not school-related, not athletics-related or training-related that you've done to keep yourself busy and occupied? Is it a show? Is it a book? Is it a game? What have you been doing?
My whole family, we've been watching The Ranch every night. We've been watching that show.
So it's good family time in front of the ranch, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Brooke, thanks so much for being with us in the Lobo Lounge, and stay safe, stay healthy, and we hope you get back in the pool really soon.
Thank you.
Brooke Zukowski from Lobo Swimming and Diving. I'm Robert Portnoy. Till next time in the Lobo Lounge, go Lobos.